if a Tableau server is running without any issues, which means there are a lot of Tableau server processes that are running across. So if you look at the server status tab in the Tableau server page, you will see there are n number of processes which runs in the background and make your Tableau server functioning in the way that you want it. So being as a Tableau server administrator, if something goes wrong to one of your processes, so you want to be informed immediately. So that is where the SMTP configuration plays a major role. So if you want to have a notification when a process goes down, or if you want to have a notification for maybe a subscription or for a data driven alert, so the SMTP configuration has to be enabled. So where do we do that? Let's see. So in order to do the SMTP configuration, so you have to log into the Tableau Services Manager, which requires the operating system admin credentials. So that runs on 8850 port. So this is how you have the URL, and after you log in, you go on to the configuration tab, and under notification, you have the email server configuration, wherein you need to fill out the different details like SMTP server address, what username, what password, on what port your SMTP server is doing the communications, and from where your email should go. So all of this information will go from the email address, whatever that you mention here, and also to whose email address. Is it a team or an individual? So to which email address the server email health should go to. Also what Tableau server that end users are using in the end. So these are all the details that we have to fill. As we are doing an experiment here in order to show you how the email configuration will be done. So I'm going to use Gmail as an SMTP here, and I'll show you how we can set up that. So for that, I have created an account in the Gmail called smtp.tableauserver.com. So before we go and make changes in Tableau server side, we'll need to do some tweaks on the Gmail side as well. So if you go to Gmail, so there is an option on top hand right side which manages your Google account. So go to that, and on the left hand side you have this security button. So you go to security, you have to make sure that this two-step verification is turned off, because if it is turned on, then this SMTP will not work as you expect. Also, you have to allow the less secure apps in this fashion, so it has to be on. So you have to have these two in place before we configure the SMTP on the Tableau server side. So once you are ready with those options, then we'll go ahead and fill out the details in here. So first, the SMTP server address, and then the username and password of your Gmail account, which we have just created. If I have to enter the SMTP, it's Gmail's SMTP server. So smtp.gmail.com. Username is going to be whatever the account that you have created, smtp.tableauserver at gmail.com. Password, it has to be there because as Gmail is a password protected, so you need to have the password. So the account that you have just created, you need to give that password as well. Port number, so by default the SMTP runs on port number 25, but in this case it's going to be 587. Send emails from which email account the alert should go, so we can keep it as alerts at tableauserver.com. Who should receive your server health email? So I'll keep the same email ID here as well. Sorry. Okay. So I have filled out all the details. I'll keep this Tableau server URL as it is. I don't want to change, but you can use your load balancer URL in your case and click on save pending changes. So we have made the email server configuration changes, but what sort of events that you would like to receive notifications for? So those we need to enable on the second tab. So we have different alerts or different events different health monitoring things that we can enable in here. So first one is send email when flow runs or encryption job fails or an extract fails. So if you enable this, let's suppose I as an end user or a developer, so I created an extract, and if it fails, then I need to receive an email saying, okay, your extract has been failed. So if you want to have that in place, then you need to enable this option. And after that, allow users to receive subscription emails, as we obviously want, because if somebody wants to subscribe on a particular schedules, then they need to have this option enabled. And the key important thing, the health monitoring of the server. So if particular process goes down or it gets restarted, then you need to be informed. Or if a repository failover happens in the backend, then you need to immediately inform that there is a thing that happened in the backend. Also send emails for license reporting. And another important thing, Tableau server drive space alerts. Let's say Tableau has been installed on a D drive on a Windows machine, and if it is occupying more than 80%, then you want to be immediately informed so that you can do some housekeeping or cleanup activities, which you can set up here. Also the record disk space, so that it records the disk space over time period in some of the tables in the Postgres repository. So you can have all of these enabled, or whatever pieces that you want to have, you can enable only those specific ones and just click on save pending changes. So step one, we made the changes to Gmail account, which is not required in the real-time scenarios because your SMTP work as you expected in your case. And step two, you come to the TSM page and enable the notifications. First, you have to do the email configuration. So we have to fill out all of these details. So once these are done, then you have to go to events tab. So in the events tab, you enable the events that you would like to receive the alerts for. Along with the SMTP changes on TSM Web UI and the alerts and notification tab, which specific alerts that you would like to have. So you need to run one TSM admin command as well, which is this one. So TSM configuration set SVC monitor notification SMTP SSL enabled value to true. By default, it will be false. You have to make it to true and then press enter. So after having this change also in place, then we'll go ahead and apply the pending changes so that it will do a complete restart of the server. So once the server restart is completed, then we can see how the SMTP changes work and how the alerting system work. So once you enable all of these, then what you have to do after this, then you have to apply the pending changes. So you click on pending changes on top hand right side. You will see what are the options have been enabled. So you can see the port has been changed. You can see the recording has been enabled. You can see the SMTP target host has been changed. So all of these are the changes that we just enabled. So now I'm going to apply changes and restart. So restarting in Tableau server will always take a while. If you look at the last successful run of this job, which took 22 minutes, so it will take approximately 20 to 25 minutes in between. While the processes are getting started during this restart process, so you can see we have already received some of the email alerts. So one is for the warning low disk space on the server. Okay, so another one is like the status change for multiple processes because they were down and then now they are coming back to up and running state. So like this, you can enable the SMTP settings and then you can enable the events for different aspects of your Tableau server. So you will receive emails accordingly.